Back after grinding a shitload of games on Ghost and Black Powder, we're finally back to make some videos on TDS. Let's go ahead and make a review on the Ducky Event. So yeah, there's nothing really, I guess, much to explain about the Ducky Event. Released back, or the original one, released back in like 2020, which I was not there obviously. And this event is a sequel, so any TDS OGs will probably be super hyped that it came back. But for me, this is just the strangest hell event, because instead of killing zombies, we're killing ducks and not bunnies for some reason, because it's Easter related. I don't know, man. But we're gonna go ahead and go over every single aspect of this event, starting with the battle pass. So quite honestly, just like every single battle pass that ever released, I believe 2 battle passes beforehand, this one is nothing new where you have to actually pay for the other rewards in the premium option. And there's also some decent-ish rewards in this battle pass, just as usual. A pretty cool looking emote, not gonna lie. Then we have 2 skins for actually 2 characters who have no skins at all. One of them who hasn't had a skin for literally about to be 5 years ever since their release dates, and that is the Pursuit, a pretty shitty skin, not gonna lie. And then we have the Gatling skin, which quite honestly is pretty nice. After so much time of fighting my inner demons to essentially resist, I just finally broke down and finally decided to just buy the premium pass. I really want that Gatling skin and probably some other things as well, so it kind of sucks that I just can't buy individually like the things that I want. But I do find it a bit scummy that the one time we're going to get a skin for a character who hasn't had one for 4 years, about to be 5, is behind a paywall. That to me is just kind of a scummy move and not for free at all. And yes, I know about the like goal Pursuit skin, but the fact that they literally had the original goal at 2.5 million, and after like, I don't know, a week or something like that of us not even getting even 1% closer, actually decreased the goal from 2.5 million to now just 2 million, which we are still halfway close. But when I say halfway, I mean like 3% closer, so we're probably still not getting that skin anytime soon. Probably in like 8 months we'll probably get that skin. But anyway, skin about the Pursuit, kind of find it a bit scummy that the one time we're actually going to get a skin is behind a battle pass, and the other time we're actually going to get a skin is also behind a task that for now is incompletable. So that's kind of like a fuck you to me, Paradox. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the Ducky Event actual gameplay. So, okay, easy mode first. Quite honestly, there's nothing really much to talk about this. It's kind of like a strange impression, because for the past 2 events, for an example, the EXO and Christmas events, it's always been the exact same gameplay thing where we essentially hunker down at the middle of the special events map with all of our teammates and collectively just pretty much collaborate together, having rangers, accelerators, engineers all in one big area, pretty much just destroying every enemy, not having any problems whatsoever. In this event, we are divided by 2. There are 2 spawn gates, and of course, which means 2 people on each sides of the map. And this kind of makes it a bit more difficult, since you only have 1 other teammate to actually help you, while the other 2 are doing God knows what. They might be as good as you guys or might be worse. You really don't know. And you kind of are just completely helpless, since you literally have to spend every single dime of your paycheck that you get from every single end of the wave, defend and defeat the next wave. But that doesn't mean you can help out the other team when you have the money to do so, and they can also help you guys out. It's just not that common they actually do help out. Anyway, not much to actually say about easy mode. It's of course easy. Then we get to hard mode, and hard mode, quite honestly, this took me so many attempts to actually beat this. My teammates were just downright shit, I just have to admit it. One of the hardest waves, in my opinion, is wave 18. That wave is literally scorched into my brain because of just how infamously notorious this wave was. For those who forgot, this wave is where they spam a bunch of hidden duckies and demon duckies with both hundreds of thousands of HP and are of course fast as fuck, especially the hidden ones where they are also spammed. So if you don't have an enemy that has huge DPS, fast rate of fire, big range, and especially hidden detection, then you pretty much are gonna lose this wave every single time. I lost to this wave so many fucking times. I probably have a compilation of all the times I failed somewhere in my monitor's storage area or something like that. And it doesn't mean all the other waves are easier, because they of course get harder and harder until eventually you fight the secret hard mode boss on wave 33. He jumps around and you essentially have to pursuit spam, turret spam on this man. This hard mode was so difficult that not a lot of people managed to beat it, that they actually added in another jumping phase, so you actually have more time to actually kill this guy, which is kind of like a thank you, but dude, this just took way too long, and I feel like Paradox didn't really test. And what they don't know is that a majority of us don't have friends, and a majority of us have to rely on randoms who are just completely incompetent, so this took a lot of people so much time to beat. But in the end, I did enjoy this game mode. It was pretty fun, I guess, entertaining all the way through. The enemies' designs are goofy, obviously, especially this long duck for some reason. But hey, it's all ducks. It's all supposed to be goofy, family friendly, you know? Well, at least not this channel. And in the end, I think I'm going to be giving this event a 7 out of 10. I quite enjoyed it. The exclusive tower you get for beating the hard game mode for the first time is essentially the engineer, but with the jester's bomb effects. Then you have the 2 other rewards you can get as well for beating the boss 2 more times to get, and quite honestly they are okay-ish, especially the skin for this plant girl. And quite honestly, the entire event was pretty solid. I quite enjoyed it, and that's really about it. See you guys in 24 hours.